Hi, my name's Jeff and I'm with the Helmet Center, helmetcenter.com. Now today we're going to be doing a review about a pretty cool little helmet called the GM-68. This is a model made by Gmax. It was released in late 2007 and Web Bike World actually even gave it the accolade of Helmet of the Year. So, it's got a lot to live up to. We're going to cover a few of the points of the helmet that we think are important to know and see how this helmet really stacks up. Well, first off, the GM-68 is a very lightweight helmet. It is DOT only. It is not Snell certified. That's where the weight savings is going to come in, being that it is a polycarbonate shelled helmet. In a size medium, 3 pounds, 6.9 ounces, which is the exact same weight of my Shoei X11 that I've been wearing. So the helmet actually is very light. Now, if you're familiar with Icon helmets, if you look at this thing, it really kind of looks like a model from Icon called the Domain. Very, very similar. I think Gmax kind of copied a lot of the design cues from the Icon, which was a great looking helmet and makes a GM-68 pretty good looking helmet itself. Available in many different colors, big size range all the way up to triple extra large. Airflow, how does the thing vent? Surprisingly, for the money, it's pretty darn right awesome for the amount of airflow this thing goes through. You do have several vents on the top of the helmet. You've got 2 on either side, dead center, and 2 more on the rear, and you also have 2 large exhausts on the back of the helmet, 2 more down low. So you have a number of vents on here. Now, I'm not sure how the camera's going to pick this up. We're going to try to take a look here at the inside of the helmet. If the light's catching that, you're going to notice you've got some pretty good lineup with your liner in here, and we're going to pull this out here to really give you a close-up of what's going on here, because I think it's really worth noting. For those of you who live in a hot climate, take a look at that. You've got massive holes inside there as far as airflow. You compare this to Sparks or a KBC or an HJC, and you're going to see that the inside of this Gmax has more holes, and they are big. So you are going to get a really good amount of air coming through the helmet. Also, while we're at it, take a closer look of the inside of the top liner. Obviously, everything on the helmet is removable, cheek pads and the top liners. You do have 3 shells on this helmet, so a lot of the cheaper helmets out there usually are going to run 2 shells, meaning extra small through medium fit into 1 shell, large through everything up to double X or triple X fit in the 2nd shell. On this model they actually run 3 shells, so you actually are going to do 2 sizes per shell. Kind of emulates what the higher end manufacturers do. Now keep in mind, this helmet only retails for $135. So you're getting a lot of the higher end features like really good venting, a lighter weight helmet, fully removable liner. And Gmax also has gone a little bit further on this. They've actually thrown in a couple freebies that we definitely want to mention here for you. First off, obviously you're going to get a clear shield with the helmet. That's pretty standard. But what they've also done is they've included a package here, which, let's take a look on the inside. It's got a very nice bag here. It's kind of a nice fleece type liner. And on the inside, they give you an additional dark smoke shield. Most manufacturers, they want to sell them to you. They don't give them to you. Gmax has done that from the factory. They've included a bag and an extra shield. Of course, the helmet's going to come in a helmet bag as well. Got to keep it protected, so you do get one of those. And one thing I do want to mention here is safety. Hey, everyone knows riding a motorcycle is dangerous, especially if you're riding at night. Well, the GM-68 addresses that, and what Gmax has done on the rear of the helmet, they have included some illumination. You actually have an LED panel here that you can light up by a press of a button. Get a little closer here so you can see how that operated. There's a little button right here. Press that. Now we're going to cycle to a different mode here. We're going to get a flashing LED. Press it again. We're going to get even faster. This is something that, hey, will keep you visible out there on the dark desert highways, you know. That's something that I think is well worthwhile having in a helmet. I think it'd be great if more manufacturers did something like that. One thing they've also included in the package, they keep giving you stuff here, it's kind of crazy. Gmax is also giving you a tinted reflector, I guess I want to describe it as. The red reflector that comes with this, you can change it to a smoked out look, so if you have the matte black helmet, it kind of gives it a little more of a low-key look. if you don't like the red on the back of it. It is got a battery inside there. You can replace that yourself. Very easy to do. Pop it out, pop a new one in. Optics, the shield optics are very good. They do say they're UV protected. Overall, the helmet actually is pretty good. For the price, $135 retail, it definitely surpasses, feature-wise, a lot of the helmets in its class. It's in its price point. The only thing that I will say that I have to kind of beat up on this helmet a little bit for is the overall attention to detail is not quite what you're going to see on an HJC at the similar price point. It's not a Shoei, it's not an Arai, it's not an AGV. Some things that I'll kind of point out here if we get a little closer to the camera. Little things like on the inside of the air vent here, you know, they're just little unfinished edges that really could have been milled out a little bit better, but we're nitpicking on this thing. Aside from that, the helmet actually is very impressive. Folks who've bought this thing have been very, very impressed by it, and I think that's why that title, Helmet of the Year for 2007, really holds true. For the price, it's tough to beat. The GM-68. If you want good venting, lightweight, you want some extra safety mechanisms, hey, take a look at this thing. If you have more questions, give us a call here at the store. 866-NEW-HELMET, 866-NEW-HELMET. My name is Jeff. I'm with the Helmet Center. Thanks for watching.